Welcome to our Asian Star Trend channel. Today we have the following news. Hope you and your friends the sweetest height difference, a love story that stirred the nation when Tae Yang and Zhao Zhendong appeared on screen together for the first time. It wasn't just a visual moment, it was emotional gravity. Her petite frame beside his towering presence created more than just an adorable contrast. It sparked a chemistry so tangible that millions paused, screens in hand, hearts unexpectedly stirred. But this wasn't about aesthetics alone. Tae Yang, always confident, never let her height define her. Her smile disarms, her charm lingers. Beside her, Zhao Zhendong, often cast as the emotionally grounded male lead, brought a quiet strength. Together, they told a silent story, one of balance, of mutual respect, of two energies completing each other. In behind-the-scenes clips, fans noticed the way he would instinctively lower his stance to meet her gaze, or how she would tug his sleeve mid-laugh, like something out of a graphic novel. Yet the sweetness wasn't forced. It was natural. Real. The drama may have ended, but viewers were left with something deeper, a renewed belief in gentle love. In the idea that opposites don't just attract, they elevate each other. In a digital age saturated with fast romances and flashy edits, the pairing of Tae Yang and Zhao Zhendong reminded us that intimacy can still be subtle. That real chemistry doesn't need explanation, it only needs a moment, and sometimes, all it takes, is the perfect height difference to make millions believe in love again. More than just a height difference, the emotional chemistry of Tae Yang and Zhao Zhendong. Audiences can't help but smile whenever Tae Yang and Zhao Zhendong share the screen. At first glance, it's the height difference that charms, a petite girl playfully teasing a tall, composed man. But very quickly, viewers realize, this isn't just about visual appeal. It's about emotional depth. Someone once said the most beautiful height difference is when you can fall safely into your partner's arms. That perfectly captures the essence of this pairing. Tae Yang brings a playful spark, bright, mischievous, and effortlessly endearing. In contrast, Zhao Zhendong is steady, warm, and quietly protective. Together, they create a dynamic that feels both magical and grounded. Their chemistry doesn't scream, it whispers. A glance upward from her, full of unspoken trust. A gentle lean from him, as if instinctively tuned to her every move. These are not just romantic gestures, they are emotional cues that reveal vulnerability, affection, and connection. What moves viewers most is not the contrast in their heights, but the harmony in their hearts. It's the way they complement each other, not just on screen, but in the feeling they leave behind. In a world of manufactured pairings, Tae Yang and Zhao Zhendong remind us of something real, that the most touching love stories often begin not with fireworks, but with a quiet moment between two people who simply fit. And sometimes, that moment begins with something as simple and as powerful as a look upward. The sweetest contrast, how Tae Yang and Zhao Zhendong's height difference became a symbol of tender love. If their height difference is a visual delight, then Tae Yang's playful spirit is the soul of the story. Each time she grumbles about the gap, leaning against Zhao Zhendong with twinkling eyes and a mischievous pout, viewers are hooked. "Why are you always so tall?" she teases. "I have to stand on my toes just to see you." Zhao Zhendong, ever the gentle counterpart, simply smiles and pats her head. "You're just the right size." Absolutely adorable. It's a line so soft, yet so powerful, it makes hearts melt across the screen. These moments don't feel scripted. They feel lived and authentic, spontaneous, like quiet glimpses into a real relationship. That authenticity is what touches people most. It's not just about being cute together. It's about a kind of emotional fluency, knowing when to joke, when to comfort, when to simply be with someone. Tae Yang's charm isn't just in her playfulness, it's in her self-assurance. She doesn't rely on others to shine. She owns her presence, expresses emotion with ease, and embraces both her strengths and her softness. That balance of confidence and cuteness is rare and utterly magnetic. Audiences don't just watch this pairing. They feel it. And in that feeling, they're reminded of something many have forgotten: love, at its best, is playful, affirming, and deeply human. Beyond appearances, how Zhao Zhendong and Tae Yang redefined what love looks like. Zhao Zhendong is often hailed as one of the finest male leads in the short drama world, and it's easy to see why. Beyond his captivating visuals lies a quietly gentle soul, one that doesn't chase attention but earns admiration through action. When he's with Hae-yang, there's a particular warmth in his presence and unwavering patience, a softness that feels almost familial, like the most dependable older brother who always shows up, whether it's shielding her from the wind, reaching for the things she can't, or simply standing silently by her side when she's tired. Zha's Handong shows care not with grand declarations but with quiet consistency. This isn't the kind of love born in idle dramas, this is something more grounded, more intimate. It's companionship, thoughtfully lived. In a rare interview, he said, "The height difference doesn't feel like a gap, it's a kind of beauty worth protecting." And protected he does, in every way that matters. Not from afar, but up close, attuned to Hae-yang's unspoken needs, supporting not just her sweetness, but also her strength. Their height difference has become more than a cute visual, it's a symbol. A metaphor for harmony that transcends symmetry. In an era obsessed with physical match, their bond reminds us that true love isn't about alignment in appearance, but in heart. Together, Hae-yang and Zha's Handong show us that when two souls genuinely connect, differences don't divide, they define. And sometimes, the space between can hold the most beautiful kind of love, the sweetest height difference. How Hae-yang and Zha's Handong gave love a new shape. In the love story of Hae-yang and Zha's Handong, no one plays the supporting role. Both shine with equal brilliance. Their chemistry isn't designed for the camera, it flows naturally, and that's exactly what captivates millions. One look, one quiet interaction, and the internet lights up with comments like, "This kind of couple is the definition of sweetness." Their height difference is charming, yes, but it's the emotional harmony that resonates deeper. When she pouts and he smiles, when she jokes and he gently listens, they aren't acting, they're living a feeling that's both relatable and rare. Viewers rewatch their scenes not for the plot, but for the emotions they stir: comfort, warmth, hope. Fan edits flood the platform's soft music, emoji-filled clips, moments stitched together like a scrapbook of love. And behind every like, every comment, is someone who sees themselves in their story. Someone reminded that love doesn't need to fit a mold. It just needs to be real. Hae-yang shows us that a petite frame is not a limitation, it's a strength wrapped in sweetness. She's confident, expressive, and fully herself. Zha's Handong redefines masculinity, not loud or commanding, but gentle, observant, and deeply respectful. Together, they tell us, real love isn't built on perfection. It's built on understanding, on seeing someone fully and choosing them again and again. In a fast world, their story is a slow, quiet heartbeat. A reminder that no matter your height, shape, or past, you deserve tenderness. You deserve someone who leans in, listens, and lifts you up. If their story moved you, leave a comment. Love comes in many forms, and this one just might be the sweetest.